Hey guys, it's been a while since we posted a video. I'd like to share with you a new product that Sensi Slots has. We are the only retailer selling this chip at the time. It is a digital chip for Carrera cars. It's made by Slottechnik. It allows you to do everything the Carrera chip can do. The only difference is it's much smaller, so if you have those custom cars that you want to put a chip in, it is very small. It's about 1 inch by 1 inch. The part number of the chip we're working with today is the SCD2022. They also have an SCD1044, which is a favorite for the older Carrera 124. We've opened the package now to reveal the contents. So you have the instruction sheet, which is written in German and English. You have the chip there in the center. You got 3 extra plugs and wires for headlights, taillights, and an additional brake light if you wanted to do something fancy and put a light in your exhaust pipe to kind of simulate some flames. And that black piece is a circular plug that you put the lane change sensor into. It's a 3mm hole, snaps in place. Here's what the direction sheet looks like. Obviously it's not the whole thing, but you get the idea. There's 2 pages of that. Here's another close-up of the chip and the 3 wires with the cup to hold your sensor. So if you look at the chip, it tells you right here what each plug does. The top one is for the front lights, the middle is for the rear with brakes, and the bottom is if you want to add an additional brake light. I didn't mess with it yet, but you may be able to use it for other things as well. We're going to use the NSR Corvette C6R as our project car. Here you can see where I drilled my hole. The hole is 12.5 millimeters from center. So that's where you want to have that. When I started this project, I failed to realize that we had a guide set up such as this one. So I got lucky. I drilled the hole through the chassis and through the guide, and it does work just fine, so that's no problem. Here you can see where I cut the wires coming from the chip to the what will go to the guide, and here I cut the guide wires so they're about the correct length that I need. I went a little long, so I had extra room to mess with. Here they are soldered together. The red goes to the driver's side of the guide and the black goes to the passenger side of the guide. I put some shrink tubing on the wires to keep them from touching each other and shorting out. I used my little torch to heat up the tube. Here you see the purple wire goes to the positive, the white wire goes to the negative. Here's the chip. I have double-sided tape on the back side, and I'm going to stick it to the body of the Corvette. Here you can see the chip in place with the wires going towards the front. Everything routed just perfectly. And here's the car finished up and put back together. And this, I tried to get the best shot that I could. I couldn't get the whole track in at once, but I think you get the idea. The car drives around just fine. Changes lanes, it'll do the ghost features, it does the pit features as long as you have the 30352 CU in place. It's a great chip. It was very easy to install. It does have a $42.99 price point, but for that special project and just being able to put it in other cars that otherwise wouldn't be able to be chipped, it's well worth it. It is a more robust chip. It can handle motors like the Slottechniks and the NSRs, a little bit more high-powered motors. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the bottom. Shoot us an email. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.